Hi, it's Maria. Welcome to the Dressing Gown Diaries. Happy Monday, and the sunshine here is fabulous, and it's like going straight into my heart. So I hope wherever you are, that's happening for you as well. So I've actually deliberately pulled a card out here. My mind is powerful. I use it wisely because it's a perfect opening for what I want to talk about today. So at the moment, all over the world, people are getting into a state of fear over the virus. And we have a choice. And the choice is to realize that, yes, you need to keep yourself safe. And yes, you need to keep your family safe. But if you start to go into fear, you're going to start attracting not necessarily the virus, but you could be attracting other things into your life that aren't good for you. And I know for sure, I know that this is what happened to me during the recession. That one thing happened and I ended up in so much fear that another bad thing happened, and then that made it even worse. And before I knew it, I was down a very, very dark rabbit hole, and it's taken me years and years and years to take myself out of that. And so now I find that because I was in the opticians the other day, and because I never watch the news, mostly what's on the news is not good news, and it puts you in fear. And a lot of us have become addicted to fear. It's something, well, good Irish mammies worry, and it's all about worry and fear and stuff. And a lot of that stuff we have absolutely no power over. And it reminds me of Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And he talks about, just knowing what's going on in your own area and what you have some power over. Because so often the things we're worried about, well, first of all, worrying sends the wrong energy. That's why prayer works, because when you pray, you focus on the good outcome. So, but also worrying diminishes our power. And also, I think there's actually scientific evidence at this stage that when you worry and when you're full of fear, it actually affects your immune system. So it brings your energy down and it makes you open to things, right, that you don't want, whether it's viruses or something else, right? So this is the thing I really want to focus on, is that I attract what I think about, whether I want it or not. And we have a choice. You have a choice to turn the TV off and not listen to it. You have a choice to walk away if people are talking about all the sickness or anything else that's going on in the world. Walk away because it actually reduces the energy that goes into that conversation. And like Greg Braden talks about it in the Divine Matrix, it's the square root of 1% of the population that affects everybody. So if there's a big gathering and everybody is talking about this virus or something else of a fear nature, if you walk away, mathematically it actually reduces the impact that conversation has on everybody around you. So the other thing is, first of all, that's like a sort of I suppose that's like using the wipes, and if you feel you need to do all those things to keep your family safe, that's great. But you need to move from fear to faith. You need to trust your family's okay. And it reminds me of once when my son was very small and I had a really horrible feeling that something was wrong. And I sent the angels because I just sensed something was really badly wrong. And when he came home a few days later, he said to me, "I have something to tell you, Mum." He was about 9 or 10, but you mustn't get cross. And it transpired that he'd actually been left on a beach with his cousin. And he'd noticed that his uncle's bodyboard had gone out to sea, and he had gotten into the water and started to swim out, and he wasn't a particularly strong swimmer at the time. But a voice, obviously when I sensed there was something wrong and I sent the angels, the voice said to him, "Turn around and swim back to the shore. Your mother loves you very much." So here's how, given all that I know at this stage, I am going to approach what's going on at the moment, which is very similar to the way I approach most things. Number one, I am going to pray that my family and the people that I love are safe and that I'm safe. Number two, I'm going to listen to my guidance. So if I'm nudged to not go somewhere or do something in particular, whether it's, use wipes or whatever it is, I will listen to that because we have divine guidance. And mostly I trip myself up when I don't listen to it. No matter, because sometimes you're afraid it'll look bad or whatever it is. You know what? You have to start to be true to yourself. And this is a wonderful opportunity to do that. And number 3, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to really, really work on, perfecting myself, in the sense of not letting the fear take me over, or not letting it get in on me in the first place. And, in addition, if you haven't already got to that stage where you don't listen to the news, maybe it's time to, when the news comes on, switch channels. I know usually at the top of the hour in Ireland, certainly Lyric FM is kind of the only place you can go to where you're not going to be inundated with the news. And if you do need to listen to little bits of the news, that's fine. I often find you hear it anyway. So they're the things I'm going to do so that I am attracting what I think about, and that I am deliberately making sure that I'm thinking about the things that I do want to bring into my life. So look, I'm putting the card back in. I'm very quickly going to shuffle the pack, and let's see what card we get for the week ahead to support us in all that's going on. Excuse me, something's clearing there. Right, so, and the card we have is, I can live my life my way. And what do I need? So yes, that's a great question. And write the question down and the answer will come in. And maybe what's coming into my head straight away is, what I really need is to be true to myself. And that's, I suppose, what we all really need to ride out what's going on in the world at the moment. So look, have a fabulous week, and I look forward to seeing you in another video again soon. Take care. Bye.